Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvighna Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Parambrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Nidhaye Sarva Vidyanam Shaje Bhauroginam Gurave Sarva Lokanam Dakshinamurti Namaha Sadashiva Samarambham Shankara Acharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Utismati Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavatpada Shankaram Lokashankaram Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashyakatam Vande Bhagavanto Punah Punaha Ishvaro Guru Ratmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakshina Murti Namaha Apara Karuna Sindhum Jnanadam Shantarupinam Chandra Shekhara Gurum Pranamami Mudanmaham Om. Let's all chant Yam Brahma loudly. Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marutaha Stunvanti Dimyaistavaihi Vedai Sangapadakram Upanishadair Gayanti Yam Samagaha Dhyanavasthita Tadgatena Manasa Pashyanti Yam Yoginaha Yasyantam Navidusura Suragadaha Devaya Tasmai Namaha Devaya Tasmai Namaha Om Shri Krishnaya Paramatmane Namaha. Now the 6 slokas. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha Shri Saraswati Namaha Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Teshamevanukampartham Ahamajnanajam Tamaha Nashayamyatma Bhavasthaha Jnanadipena Bhasvata Jyotishamapi Tajyotihi Tamasah Paramuchyate Jnanam Gneyam Jnanagamyam Hridi Sarvasya Vishtitam Nahi Jnanena Sadrisham Pavitramiha Vidyate Tatsvayam Yoga Samsiddhaha Kalenatmani Vindati Jnanena Tutadajnanam Esham Nashitamatmanaha Tesham Adityavajnanam Prakashayati Tatparam Yathaidhamsi Samidhognihi Bhasmasat Kuruterjuna Jnanagni Sarvakarmani Bhasmasat Kurute Tatha Yasya Sarve Samarambhaha Kama Sankalpa Varjitaha Jnanagni Dagdha Karmanam Tamahu Panditam Buddha Om Shanti 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 Atha Srimad Bhagavad Gita Chaturthodhyaya Jnana Karma Sannyasa Yogaha Om Narayana Parom Vyaktate Andamam Vyakta Sambhavam Andasyantasvi Me Lokaha Saptadvipacha Medini Om. Let's all chant sloka number 39. Just 1 minute summary. Go to sloka number 40 after that. Shri Bhagavanu Vacha Shraddhavan Labhate Jnanam Tatpara Samyatendriyaha Jnanam Labhva Param Shantim Achirena Dhigacchati Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hardam Swagatam for the next session, the final session of the 4th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, which is setting the background for the 5th chapter. So, this shloka is 12-star shloka. All of you should know, commit it to memory. Guru Arpan Sar Suprabhatam, I think 3 plus 9, 12. See, I didn't even think that this 39 and 12 will match. Correct? Is mathematics correct? 3 plus 12 then I though it's a strange coincidence. It's 12-star, contains everything that you need to know with respect to Jnanam. Balachandran, Sheetal Rator, Rukmini's iPad, Subaraman, all of you, Rajaram, why are you all camera off? Please. Okay. So, what does it say? What is Bhagavan saying? In special Suprabhatam to all the West Coast people, very early morning. It's not easy getting up very early and attending VG, all those people, very good. And our Singapore friends, very late in the night also, but also very difficult. Both very early morning, very late. Lakshmi, Ramu, all. It's all tapas. Dedicate to Bhagavad Gita. Very good. So what is Bhagavan saying here? In 38, he told that Jnanam is the greatest. Nothing can be equivalent to Jnanam. And did Bhagavan say if you get Jnanam, you'll get a lot of money? Meenakshi, did Bhagavan say that you get Jnanam? You'll be the richest person in the world. Is that what Bhagavan told? Bhagavan told when you get Jnanam, that is the greatest purifier. The more and more you become pure, the more and more the mind is peaceful. Here's the point, right? Why are we having worries, problems, tension in the mind? Satishore, very nice. See, he has gone and bought the right book. He went and bought the exact book that we recommended. Now you can see the difference. Are able to see, start following that book from now on. It will be very useful to you. Very good. So when you have that purification, see, you will be able to observe, all of you. You can actually share all these experiences here and also in the next satsang in Shivaratri. More and more you're doing all your daily religious activities. Certain amount of calmness is coming or not? Bala Natarajan, correct? Yes or no? When you do even the basic karmas, you are getting peace of mind because that is a purifier. Why, as Madam chanted, no? Sarve pyete yajna vidaha yajna kshapita kalmashaha. Shloka number reference you take. In this chapter only. All the yajnas, yajna bhavana, the tapas that you are doing, finally results in what? Kshapita kalmashaha. Write down, very important word. Destroys all the dirt in the mind. Kalmashanna, all the other problems that are arising in the mind, it is going to destroy. So when these things itself, impurities are being destroyed, when these karma itself can destroy these impurities and give you peace of mind, what will Jnanam do? Jnanam is the greatest purifier. Are you getting the point? Now understand, you should understand clearly. Chandrasekhar, Bangalore, konja camera, check pannikonga. Your camera is shaking a bit. Adjust it properly. Okay, very good. See, when these small activities themselves give a certain amount of purification and result in significant peace of mind, what will Jnanam do? The Jnanam that arises in the mind can withstand anything. When you get it, you will know that. Today, we will not, with all these small rituals, we can withstand certain pressure. Yes or no? Ram Subbu, correct? But something really disastrous happens, we are not able to take it. Correct? So I told you, Jnanam is like immunization. Correct? Your karma is like allopathy. Upasana is like Ayurveda. That rule. So, and what should one do? So one has to go and get Jnanam. How to get Jnanam? What are the qualifications? Bhagavan told, Shraddha should be there. You should have that as the highest goal. That means, what does it mean? What is the meaning of saying that Jnanam should be high up on the priority? Can anybody say clearly? Can? Any other activity should be given up in favor of Jnana Margam. Purnida? You say, I have to go to that place, I have to do this, I have to skip Bhagavad Gita, Upanishad, and Vedanta class. That means Tatparaha is not there. Are you getting what I'm saying? Tatparaha really means in practice that at any point in time you are challenged. Should I do this or should I do that? Usha, you are reading, no? Some days I got another event to go. I had to go for another bhajana, I had to go to the temple, I had to do this event. If you are right, like rightly, somebody put prioritizing, top on priority, Vedanta Shastram is there to study that. That is when you qualify for being a Tatparaha. Clear, huh? That means what? You are all not even wanted to know. I mean, you don't need to go and travel to one place to study. Even sitting at home, if you say that I got this, that, then Tatpara is totally not there. So Tatparaha is very important. I should come in practice. Okay. Then Samyatendriyaha. That means what? One must have significant control. So I put now the revised 3 C's. Did you all see the video? Also, please see the video description. Can somebody repeat it? What I told? The 3 C's, there is another 3 C's that are there that I brought out. So that also should be there. Once you have those, then can somebody, you can go to the YouTube video and copy the 3 C's again, okay, if you want. Then what happens? Samyatendriya. How you get Samyatendriya? The best way to establish control over sense organs is to allow the sense organ to get engaged in sattvic activities. Clear? Huh? You don't need to control the mind. You don't need to sit in one place and say, hey, mind, Manase, relax, please. No, relax. Don't relax. The more and more you tell the mind to relax, it will not relax. Have you anybody tried? Correct? Simply keep quiet and say, Manase, relax, please. What? Nothing will not relax. Best way is first engage it in sattvic activities. And what happens? Automatically, that sattvic mind will take over control of all the sense organs and drive away this demonic nature. Demonic nature, later in another chapter, Bhagavan is going to talk about Daivasura Sampat Vibhaga Yoga. What is Daivi Sampat? What is Asuri Sampat? So you will know there that not only the Daivi Sampat, Asuri Sampat is not two different set of people outside in the world. And again, Daivi Sampat is here, Asuri Sampat is here, and one has to develop the Daivi Sampat and the Asuri Sampat. Asuri Sampat na Asurasya Bhavaha Asurihi. That Asura na Trimunda, you all know that, right? Demonic nature has to be destroyed. So it will happen automatically. Clear? Huh? You all experienced. So that should be done. And what has to happen? You have to be fully convinced. Conviction, I told. The conviction to be attained that this is the truth, this is the reality. Brahmaiva Satyam. Brahmayeva Satyam. Only Brahman is the reality. Others are all seemingly real. And that conviction will lead to no confusion. Write down. The conviction that you get in the mind that, yes, I have understood this reality. Naveen Venkatraman, all of you who is chanting Purusha Suktam every day, or I don't know, maybe once a week also you are chanting or not? Satishwari, chant Martha Ijira. Purusha Suktam, you all chanting, no? In that one portion of the mantra, you know what it is saying? Atmanathan. Vedahametam Purusham Mahantam Adityavarnam Tamasaf Parastat Tamebam Vidvan Amritaha Iha Bhavati Nanyaf Pantha Ayanaya Vidyate Nanyaf Pantha Vidyate Yanaya. Chant Patarma Liyadala. People are chanting, learning Vedic chanting. Very famous mantra. What does the mantra say? Vedahametam Purusham Mahantam. Aham Veda. I have now understood by study of the Vedantic scriptures. Veda Aham. Veda Aham. Vedaham. Atmanathan. Etam Purusham Mahantam. This Purusha. Which Purusha? Meenakshi madam? Uttama Purushaha. Come for the 15th chapter, morning class. Connected. Understood this Uttama Purushaha, Purusham Mahantam. The Uttama Purushaha, Purushottama, Purusham Mahantam. Just the word Marad. Purusha Uttamaha, Purushaha Uttamaha becomes Purusham Mahantam. Are you understanding the beauty? No, Vibhakti Marnone, word Marad, Purusham Mahantam. And Aditya Varnam Tamasaf Parastha. This he is of the nature of illuminosity, self-luminous. The greatness about Brahman is it is self-luminous. It illumines everything, but nothing can illuminate. Correct? You all understood? Natatra Suryo Bhati, na Chandra Tarakam. The conviction you should get. And where is this? Where should you go and find it? Atmanathan. Hridi Sarvasya Vishtitam. It is there in every entity at the core. Clear? Huh? So that's how you should understand. So, and how should you understand? First, do Shravanam properly. Sit down and study. Swamiji Solvar. That's why Bhagavan has given us 2 years to listen more and 1 mouth to speak less. Okay. Bhadrangarane Vishnuyama Deva Bhadram Pashe Makshabhirtajatraha Next is the mantra daily morning should say Thirir Shanti Mantraha. Na Madhu Harish. Daily chant all the Shanti Mantraha from our Vedic mantra. So powerful. At home, all the Purushas should chant. Set of 12 mantras are there. Yeah. Our Guruji brought out a book called Shanti Mantraha. Kumarji, what kind of work people do? Chant it every day. And then develop the capability. Do Shravanam. Then do Mananam. What is Mananam? What you have studied, you have to reflect in the mind and raise the question yourself. Have I understood correctly? It's a way to understand. Also studying again, revising all the scriptural studies, Mananam. The third is called, write down, Nididhyasanam. Many people don't get it correctly. Nidhi. Nidhi naka first dakaram. Sri Vidya ke. Nidhi kadayadu. Nidhi dhyasanam. Mahapranam. Na. Nididhyasanam. Bhanumati madam, please, once again I'm repeating a number of times. Please write what I'm saying. Nididhyasanam. Clear? So, Shravanam is listening. Very good. Mananam Ram Kailasan. Very good. Suprabhatam. From West Coast. And then Nidhi. Can somebody write Nididhyasanam? Sanskrit also you try. Nididhyasanam means systematically removing all the doubts that will arise in the mind. So by Shravanam, you remove Ajnanam. Write down. By Shravanam, you remove Ajnanam. Ajnanam means what? Lack of knowledge. When you get knowledge, this is Atman, you are removing Ajnanam, which is called what? What? Ignorance. Are you getting the point? What I'm saying? Ignorance is removed by Shravanam. So there are three types of avidya. Write down. Three types of ignorance is there. First is called Jnana Avabodham or Ajnanam. Second is called as Samshaya Jnanam. The third is called as Viparita Jnanam. So I say, unless people study Vedanta systematically from traditional teacher, you will not know all these things. Note down all these things. The first is called what? Lack of knowledge. That means what? I don't know something called Atman is there. Correct, again, very good. So that means what? I go to a teacher, Shravanam, I listen first, like what you are doing today. So all of you today at least believe that there is something called as Atman. Dr. Rangarajan, Atman, Enam Atmanam. You all agree or not? Yes or no? Answer in chat box. Right? So they all, when your children, your parents, grandparents will tell a story. Once upon a time, there was a king and a queen. They'll say like that. No, they'll say like that. Today we all know there is something called as Atman. Okay. That is called once, then you get convinced. Once you get convinced, then the ignorance of Atman is removed. Clear? First step. After knowing that there is Atman, then only the process starts. You start getting doubts. A lot of people are sending me questions. Ganesh Krishnamurthy has not come for the class. Come ask him to come in the morning, madam. Sri Devi Ganesh, morning class, Saturday, Sunday morning. Busy answer question. He sent me a question. You are saying that Bhagavan and me are one and the same. Even though there is so much differences around, how is it possible? Another question better. But you have to come in the morning. Shraddhavan, Labhatek, you come in the morning class, I will answer that. Or come to Shivaratri, I will answer that. So all these doubts should come. Yes or no? Satish, correct? Vedanta is very interesting. To be very frank, I can tell you that I have explored at least 20 different sciences, different branches of knowledge. And I can tell you that Vedanta is the most interesting, most fantastic thing that you can never learn. I can tell you with all the knowledge at my disposal. Clear? Doubt should come. Correct? Correct. NRS, very good. So doubt will come. This person is saying everything is only one. When I get in the morning, I'm seeing only multiplicity. Correct? Everything is only different. So they are saying you'll be peaceful from morning to night. I got only problems from morning to night. No, I'm getting happiness in spurts. Sukham swapnepi durlabham. Totally it looks different. Yes or no? Correct? A lot of doubts will come. How is everything one? How is this unity established? How is Brahma Satyam known? How to actually make this jnanam practical in our life? Yes or no? Correct? That is a process called mananam, where you go and study this in more detail and come back with questions. There are certain scriptures dedicated for Mananam. They're called Manana Granthas. The next level. After you study Prasthanatraya Bhashyam, Ram Subbu, there are recommended scriptures like Naishkarmya Siddhi. I told you, the great Sureshwaracharya wrote a book called I will take all the topic as part of our Vedantic study, but when you study Naishkarmya Siddhi, they approach the subject from a very different way. Same line. Like Mahaparivas said, Atmanathan, the entire Vedanta is only one sentence. Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya Jivo Brahmaiva Naparahada. How many books are there? Because our mind, we'll have to understand, no? Mananam, clear? Then he would, after doing Mananam also and getting fully convinced, that's what I told. The conviction that is there, confusion will go away. Correct? That is called what? Samshaya Jnanam. Doubtful knowledge is removed by Mananam. Clear? All that is fine? So far, are you with me or not? Clear? By Shravanam, you remove Jnana Avabodham. Ignorance is removed. By Mananam, by revision and asking questions, you are what? Samshaya Jnanam, doubtful knowledge. Maybe Brahman is only reality when my mind is okay. When I am affected, Brahman is not real. He's not the only, correct? Then you will give your own hypothesis. People create their own hypothesis. Why Brahman is real? Everything is changing. So it is unreal. So many things you will bring in, it will not be correct. Go to the right Guru, understand. Clear? Madhu Harish, you understood, no? That is Mananam. Then what happens? All this is done when the mind is peaceful. Guru Arpan, mind is peaceful, sit down, study. And the mind is agitated, you will not understand anything of this. Correct? When you got a tense mind, will Vedanta go into the mind? Vijayendra Cholungo. The mind is full of tension. Nothing will go into the mind. Correct? Then what happens? In life, you start facing a lot of situations which are topsy-turvy. Yes or no? Correct? Other people immediately will give up. They'll get into a problem or depression. But you as a Vedantic student will start getting some of the doubts that which are not cleared as part of Mananam. That are called deeply embedded samskaras in the mind, which will come back to you, to haunt you. No. All this Vedanta really is not right. What is happening is affecting me a lot. I'm telling you, as you progress several stages, especially in the early morning when you get up, I'll tell you, sometimes you had a very bad last night, in terms of boss has scolded you, something happened, your son has not behaved properly, something has happened. Correct? When you go to bed, next day morning you get up. What is Vedanta? What is Brahma Jnana? Whole world is collapsed. Yes or no? It will happen. Even for great people who have studied, they'll get this thought. That is called as Viparita Jnanam. Write down. Called Viparita Jnanam. Viparita Jnanam means Viparitam solramalla in Tamil we say. Means what? Deeply embedded. Like I told about one utensil with one particular thing. No, it will never go away. Very difficult, right? For that, you do what is called as Nididhyasanam. Write down. Nididhyasanam means you will have to take each and every of these, their opposite thoughts. Now, Viparitam na Ram Kailasanathan, Viparitam na opposite of what is actually established truth. So, you have to take each of those, and there are 3-4 steps. One, you go to a Guru. If a Guru is very, very close, sit down with the Guru and detail each of these opposite thoughts and get answers. Second, you have to take those scriptural mantras or shlokas and do dhyanam on that. All that I teach you. For example, you may be understanding everything clearly that my indriyas have to go only in this direction. I should follow only this. But it will not behave accordingly. Correct? Because they won't listen to you. Then you have to start doing guna dhyanam. There are so many steps. So the dhyanam that you do and the detailed study you do after getting jnanam, after getting knowledge is called nididhyasanam. The difference in dhyanam and nididhyasanam is one is done before getting atma jnanam, another after getting atma jnanam. I'll explain all that as we go forward. That is what finally you become a jnani. Clear? Huh? Jnani, and that jnanam when you get, you're established in supreme peace. Clear? Huh? So the different scriptures are there for different categories. So what you are studying now is called Shravana Grantham. Clear? Huh? What both the study of Bhagavad Gita and some of the Upanishads is Shravanam. For Mananam, definitely Brahma Sutras is a scripture. One example I'll give for Nididhyasanam. Study Naishkam, all those things we'll study as we go. Clear? In all this, we have to make sure that Indriya Nigraham is practiced, and that is possible only by what? Timetable. Clear? Huh? Now, this much is enough for us to understand about the sloka number 39. And most important, write down this. The most important aspect of the Jnana Margam is each one of us have to take the responsibility to tread this path. Clear? Huh? Are you getting the point? Guru, Bhagavan, Shastram. Guru, Shastram, Bhagavan will give all the required needs that you have. Shastram is there for you to study. Guru will explain the Shastram. Bhagavan will remove the hurdles. Everything will happen. But who has to take responsibility? Like you're all taking responsibility for getting money or not. You tell me, all of you, many of you are working in the office. Can you sit at home and say money should come to the bank? The Japanese client. You sit here and let the Japanese client send the money to your bank. Will they send? You are taking responsibility or not? Rushing to the office. Now I heard one new news. Guru Arpan sir, you can verify and let me know. Because of all this reduction in employees, they ask people to come back to work in US citizens. They are asking people to increase the on-site people. That means what? 20, 30, 40, 50, 60% should now report to the office. Working from home is given up. Correct? It's being reduced. Like that, you cannot sit at home and say, let money come. It will not come. So when you're taking responsibility for getting money, the greatest wealth is what? This jnanam. Who has to take responsibility? Correct? That means what? While you are giving time for earning money, other things, you have to give time for this also. Clear? That is how the timetable for Vedanta should be put in clearly. And then you start. And once you make it a part of your life, it will happen or not. Once you make it a part of your discipline, it will take care of it. Okay, so far, follow this routine. So, Shraddha, chant together once again. Shraddhavan labhate jnanam tatpara samyatendriyaha jnanam labha param shantim achirena adhigacchati. Next sloka. Sri Bhagavanu vacha agnascha shraddhadhanascha samshayatma vinashyati nayam lokosti na paraha na sukham samshayatmanaha. Madam, all will chant together again. Sri Bhagavanu vacha agnyascha shraddhadhanascha samshayatma vinashyati nayam lokosti na paraha na sukham samshayatmanaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So Bhagavan now wants to explain what will happen to the person who doesn't take to Jnana Margam in this life. Na Guru Swami Krishna Padela, Bhagavanoda Karuna Patingla, na Leta Venkatram Madam. Beautiful Bhagavan is saying that please understand that Jnanam is the greatest purifier. Go to a guru, learn systematically, have these qualities, get Jnanam, you will get supreme peace. Clear? One side is told already. Now, what will happen to a person who doesn't take to Jnana Margam? What is Jnana Margam? What is Jnana Margam? Asha Mumbai? Vedanta Shravana. Just now we studied, no? Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. Removing Jnana Avabodham, removing Samshaya Jnanam, removing Viparita Jnanam is what is called Jnana Margam. Kumar Jivi, are you clear? Note all these things, because it's all will be Greek and Latin when you begin, unless you reach the other shore. Correct? Only when you go from one place to another place and you look back. Like you all climb up stairs or not, I don't know. Lift in the office, try to climb the stairs. It's always good. Okay. When you go to the first floor, we don't have time. You should look down and see, oh, these stairs is what brought me up. Correct or not? Like that, when you go to the next level, then you will know the value of the scriptures you're studying. You posted some question, no? And let me see what you said. You said something. You'll see that. Okay. As we practice, Lakshmi Ramu is saying, is there a need for Nija? Is there? Yes. First you get Atma Jnanam, then you will know. Now you know. Now, see, now if you can appreciate that there is something called as Atman, that is my true nature, that is what is one, that is there everywhere, you are an Atma Jnani. But it's all your confusion removed. With which? Are you establishing now permanent peace, happiness without any problem, any situation in life? You are not getting rejected. Are your Indriyas under supreme control? They are all going the right direction? You tell me. Because Vedanta is very practical. So, the culmination of all things means this all should work simultaneously over a period of time. That's why Shravanam, Mananam, Nididhyasanam. And when you do these three things, Subramanian sir, it is said you will have Sakshatkaram, culmination. That means what? Here and now will be established in supreme peace and happiness. The process. Clear? Now, Bhagavan wants to say, one who doesn't take to this Jnana Margam ends up being an Ajnani. Correct? The Krishna here, Suprabhatam, clear? If you get Jnanam, you become Ajnani. If you don't get Jnanam, Priya, you just see what does it mean? I mean Ajnani. So, for a person who doesn't take to Jnana Margam, who are Ajnanis, Bhagavan wants to categorize three people who don't come to this path. Three types of people. Sample the lame, three. Once you give three, it is always very convenient, comfortable to understand. Ajnaha na peradike. Ajnaha. And why they don't come to Jnana Margam? Because they don't have the first requirement called Shraddha. So they are people who are called Ashraddhadhanaha. They don't have any Shraddha. So for people who don't take the Jnana Margam, they are Ajnanis. And obviously they don't have Shraddha to tread the Vedantic path. So their people belong to category of what? Shraddhavan. They are called Ashraddhavan. Write down Ashraddha. And why they don't come to this path? Why they don't build Shraddha? Because they always have the doubt. Which is it right or wrong? What are they saying? Always questioning everything. I don't accept this. I don't accept this. I don't accept this person. They'll go behind wrong persons. Maya will play in their mind. What is right will look as wrong. What is wrong will look as right. Doubting Thomas, correct. Tamo gunam, correct? The word Thomas comes from the Sanskrit word called tamas. Thomas is an extension of the word tamas. Even even the names for those people also is coming from Sanskrit only. Mother of all religions, mother of all way of life. And to remove that only, you are doing Shivaratri. Please understand. First, doubting Thomas should go away from us. Correct? So that is why Shivaratri is being celebrated. So all Thamoganam will go. Always doubting. Every step they will doubt the spiritual path. Adalla, nothing is required. Why all this is required? Let us do what we need to do. Oh, they are called people of doubtful character. They keep on doubting everything. Later, there is a chapter called Shraddhatray Vibhaga Yoga. Write down. In that, in Shraddha, there are three types. Lakshmi Ramu, note down. See how nice the subject matter is. We think Shraddha means only one. So Arjuna will ask the question to Bhagavan. Hey Bhagavan, even though people are very dedicated, the dedication aspect is there, Cain. They are dedicated to something. Why they don't achieve the ultimate goal? He asked the question. Very nice question is that. See, you are working hard. They want dedicated. They want to do right things. Whatever they are thinking. But why they are not successful finally? He asked the question. So Bhagavan says, they are dedicated to the wrong cause. They are not dedicated to the right cause. They are not dedicated to the right guru. You're getting the point. Are you understand what I'm saying? So they are called people who don't have Shraddha in the right direction. So these three people, Bhagavan categorically says they perish. Perish nana. They are going to have this life destroyed. Life is a waste for them. As the Kenopanishad mantra says, 𝐒𝐡𝐚𝐬 𝐷𝐸 nachediha mahati vinashtihi. Same vinashtihi because vinashyati. Here you see, the Upanishad mantra is mahati vinashtihi becomes vinashyati in this shloka. And so what happens to the person? You say in Hindi, na ghar ka na ghat ka. In Hindi, no? Ushayer, you all know Hindi, right? The person will either be peaceful here, because doubt is always there. Let me tell you, just by money, position, power, peace will not come. Sundar Mama, correct? Huh? So he is not peaceful here, nor has he done punya karma to go and have a good life after death. If you come to Bangalore, something called good life milk is there. Oda paiji idiyala, good life milk. Adike good life is there. So neither here nor in the Paralokam. So the person will be like a Trishanku. You see, you all here, no? Some spirits are there in the air. They are all creating all bad atmosphere. You see, you heard of all the story, no? All they also take films, correct? All those things they create them bigger. They are neither able to go and establish in a better world later, nor they are happy here. Na gharka na ghatka. Nice word actually. Na, they are ending up being in a very, in-between state. And so, for these people who are always doubtful, there is no peace of mind, there is no happiness. Patingla, Bhagavan wants to give the contrast also. Please be careful. Don't go into this path of delusion, confusion, doubting. Be clear. The wonderful path has been given or not. Nah. Chakkani Raja Margamu. You all heard this song or not, all of you? At least you heard. If you don't know how to sing, correct? Vinodji Kettringla, Chakkani Raja Margamu. In that, this one line itself, they will sing at least 18 times. There are so many variations to sing in that one line. Satish avare, Sangeeta varde hodre kelak shuru ಮಾಡಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದು. Sangeeta is very nice. Sangeeta is very good for the mind. This Chakkani Raja, on this one line will be sung in, correct? Ram Subbu, Kettringla. One line will be known. Why? Greatness, Raja Margamu is a wonderful path. Royal path has been given for us to follow. Vedanta Margam. So you get Jnanam. Clear? That is the meaning of the sloka. Go for Padavibhaga. Very good. Lakshmi Ramu. Now, Padavibhaga. Agnyascha. Write down. Very important. Agnyascha. Ashraddadhanascha. Agnyaha cha. Ashraddadhanaha cha. See, there are 4 words in one word. Agnyaha cha. Ashraddadhanaha cha. Clear? Samshayatma vinashyati. Na ayam lokaha asti. Na paraha. Na sukham samshayatmanaha. Look at Bhagavan's laser focus. The laser focus on Samshayatma. Divya Shastri. Bhagavan is saying very clearly that don't get into this doubting Thomas. Satish Ore, you have made the day. Never become a doubting Thomas. That confusion and doubt should not persist with us for long, because this confusion will create a lot of problems. Correct? At least do something. No, you'll face the consequence and change the way. Always confuse the problem. So Bhagavan takes the confused fellow very clearly, and then the aspect of Tamo Gunam. Please understand, the confusion comes from deep Tamo Gunam. So one has to work hard to remove Tamo Gunam. Clear? Now, Anvaya. Agnya cha ashraddadhanaha cha samshayatma vinashyati. Samshayatmanaha na ayam lokaha asti na paraha na sukham. Clear? PB18. Fast up it. Okay, fast. Should I? No, okay, I'll do again. Agnya cha ashraddhanaha cha samshayatma vinashyati. So first line there is no work. That's why I did a bit fast. First line there is no anvaya. It's in the anvaya form itself. Are we clear? Malati madam, clear? There is no anvaya in the first line. So as per Bhagavan has given anvaya form. Now second, samshayatmanaha na ayam lokaha asti na paraha na sukham. Clear? Simple, very simple, correct? Now categories. No categories sloka. I told next level is bifurcation of sloka, different groups. So first is Agnya cha ashraddhanaha cha samshayatma vinashyati. 15, very good, Asha madam. First group. So Bhagavan wants to say that Agnya, the people who have not got jnanam. See, jnanam with respect to what? Mamta Patil, all of us have got some jnanam. Correct? People who are doing cooking have cooking jnanam. Correct? People who have got driving jnanam. Correct? But Agnya with respect to what? Atma jnani. Correct. Atma, correct. Agnya with respect to Atma jnanam. That's what is the focus in Vedanta. Vedanta, nowhere it says what is the profession you need to follow. You follow what the profession is coming according to you. Shreyan, Swadharmo, Vigunahan, Sultu, Bhagavan Udaranga. Meenakshi madam. Shreyan, Swadharmo, Vigunaha, Paradharmat, Suanushtutad, Swadharme, Nisanam, Shreyaha, Paradharmo, Bhayava, Sulutu is left. Follow your duty, ordained duty. Bhagavan is more focused on Vedanta. So Agnya, with respect to Vedanta, you should not be an Ajnani. So if you are the Ajnani, point one, category. Second category, Ashraddhanaha. People who don't have Shraddha to Guru, Shastram, Bhagavan. No faith. Nah. There are some people who don't belong to any faith. Correct? Especially in US, there is a debate. Do I belong to a church? Don't I belong to the church? I am the faithful. I am not the faithful. Correct? Yes or no? Even Christianity is there. It's not that it is not. It's there in every religion. I don't know. You should know. That's why when you study religion, you should study comparative religion. Nah. So in that, they also have got the faithful, the non-faithful, they say. Correct? So who have no faith. In our Vedic religion, the faith has to come to Shastram, Guru, Bhagavan. There's no doubt about it. There are agnostics, correct? So you have to have the faith. And this faith comes from Purva Janma Samskaram. Please understand. How one person becomes faithful to this Vedic path, how other people don't become faithful, it is your own Purva Janma Samskaram. It all good Samskaram, so you're able to follow this. There are Ashraddhanaha cha samshayatma. So the doubting Thomas, whatever Satish said, always doubting. So the doubt comes at various levels. Let me tell you. If you don't know what doubt will come, I'll tell you itself. Satish, first thing is, after understanding, they may enter this. They'll start doing bhajana or some karma. They think that is the end. If you say Rama, it is enough. So they'll be only in that level. They'll not even move forward. Nah. So like that, each one will stop. Somebody will say, I'm doing meditation. Yoga marga, standing upside down, meditation. That is enough. Nah. People keep on inventing something. Whatever Patanjali Maharaj has given, Nikhil Satish, understand, Patanjali Maharaj has told what all to be told in all types of meditation. But these new fellows, they'll simply take the same thing, package, only put a trademark, they want to sell it. They are confused, they confuse other people also. So go to the original scripture, read properly, read traditional guru. So there also is a problem. Rapper. Kumarji is correctly putting rapper. Rapper series. No, who are rappers? Who are rapper. If you remove the W, there is something called as rapper, right? Rapper people are employing rapper technology. That's a problem in those people. So they take all these different methods and don't follow the traditional path, doubt the traditional path. So they are samshayatma, 3 categories. Definitely they will get something. They will have doubt in many things. But Bhagavan is very clear that they will perish. So you can ask, can Bhagavan use such very strong words? Can Bhagavan use words like that? No, they will perish and all. Only Bhagavan can use. Bhagavan has to say no. Somebody has to warn you. Your parents are scolding the children. Who will scold the children and bring them to the right path? Parents have to do. It's a responsibility of a teacher, a guru, Jagat Guru, and a parent to also condition the student or the children. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ ನಿಖಿಲ್ ಸತೀಶ್? ತಂದೆ ಏನೋ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಕೇಳಬೇಕು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವ್ರ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವರು. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ? ಸೊ when father is saying something, he's telling out of experience. Like somebody told me, no, they tried the same thing, Satish Ore, with their children. And then they actually called me and told me the same thing I repeated in one of the classes. So this parent went and told the children, please come on the right path, do all these things correctly. Then the child is an adult, Balanatarajan. So the adult child asked the parent, at which age do you realize all these things and mend your ways? When I'm 45. I'm only 19, 20 now. I will also change when I'm 45. Leave me alone. You get the point? Nah, you took 45 years to change. Why should I change at 19 or 20? Like these questions will come. So who is the smart person in the world? Who is the smartest person? Smartest person who is the person who learns from other people's mistakes. The foolish ones make the mistake, go through problems. Then when you have a problem, you will not even get the right solution. Are you getting the point? So each parent has to employ their own methodology to find out what works with your child. Nah, my Swamiji told a joke. Nah, Rajan Jalappa. Before marriage, one person went and met Swamiji. Swamiji ke nehra mein sulr gaya. The person has been attending Vedanta class Swamiji for 30 years. He told Swamiji, before marriage, I had 5 different rules to bring up the children. But after marriage, I got 5 children, but no rule is working for any of the children. Got the point? So before everything is fine, but afterwards only reality bites. But please find a way. Please find a way to get people on the right path. So if they don't, what is the consequence? Vinashyati. And how does the person get destroyed? Second group. So the samshayatmanaha, who always say, no, I don't agree with you. I don't accept. I don't think it's the right thing. Always question and have these doubts. See, the doubt is something that is internal. It manifests in various ways. They won't agree. Yes or no, am I practical or not? You tell me how many adult children today listen to their parents say, oh, I'll follow exactly what you're saying. I know you're really experienced, you've gone through all these things, I respect you. So whether you call you dad or father or whatever it is, amma, okay, whatever you're saying, I'll follow. Solrangla. If the children follow your instructions, you're really blessed. Correct? So what happens to them? Bhagavan says, samshayatmanaha. Here Atma means what? Samshayatmanaha. Atma means what? Mind. Write down. The doubt will come only in the mind. Correct. So the people of doubtful mind, what happens to them? Na ayam lokaha asti. In this world also, they don't attain anything. Asti means what? Sukham na asti. Supply the word. They won't get happiness in this world. Clear? Huh? Then they go for all the different habits in search of happiness. Correct? I don't want to name all of them. Correct? Now you know it's very prevalent. And the all you come here, take this, take that. They give so many other things. No, a lot of people are getting all this habit. Huh? So they think that will give them what? Nirvana. Nirvana, drug, something they are saying. Correct? Huh? People getting all those things. So this world also, they don't get the real happiness. Please understand. In Sukham also, there is Tamasa Sukham, Rajasa Sukham, and Satvika Sukham. I will explain later. So they go into all this tamas type, tamasic kind of things. And so this world also is not attainable by them. That means what? They are not peaceful in this life. Na paraha lokam asti. Na paraha. Even the paraha means what? The next world. After death, they will go to another world. Nah, Yama will take care of them. We don't need to take care. Correct? Parents they'll take care. So, nor the next world, paraha, next world, na sukham. They will not have any happiness. We are all doing everything for happiness without knowing what is the right path for happiness. So, Bhagavan is coming down and saying so clearly what is the path for happiness. At least some amount of happiness which lasts for a significant period of time. After that, permanent happiness. Clear? Understood this sloka? All very important slokas in the 4th chapter. Next sloka. Sri Bhagavanu Vacha Yoga Sanyasta Karmanam Jnana Sanchinna Samshayam Atmavantam Na Karmani Nibadhanti Dhananjaya. Together. Sri Bhagavanu Vacha Yoga Sanyasta Karmanam Dhyana Sanchinna Samshayam Atmavantam Na Karmani Nibadhanti Dhananjaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So Bhagavan is also wrapping up this chapter. G.V. Kumar, Bhagavan is not a rapper, but he wants somewhere you have to wrap the chapter up. No, so in wrapping this chapter, Bhagavan wants to connect back to the essence of this chapter. Padma, what is the essence? Jnana Karma Sannyasa Yoga, right? So by Jnanam, one burns the results of action. So Bhagavan, what a beautiful method of teaching. Now, Meenakshi madam, beginning he said, explained how Jnanam burns everything, took you through the process, told that Jnanam is the greatest, told you go to a guru and learn properly, remove all the doubts. If you don't follow the path, what will happen to you? In conclusion, he wants, I'm telling you, if you want to do presentation in corporate, become a Gita expert. If you're a Gita expert, you know how to do presentation, because the best presenter who starts with the goal, detail out, finally summarize. Correct? So he's going to say now, Bhagavan is saying, for a person who has got Jnanam, for that person, actions do not bind the Jnani. Told you, know, once you get Jnanam, your Sanchita Karma is totally destroyed. Prarabdha Karma also seemingly exists in front of other people, but internally it doesn't bind you. And Agami Karma, what happens to it? What happens to Agami Karma? Beautifully divided between the faithful and the faithless. You all remember or not? Agami Karma is the karma I am doing after getting Jnanam will get wonderfully, Karma Devata will go and distribute. Clear? Not question of praise or anything. What is Shraddha in this path? They are called Ashtadhanaha. This category is there, no? What Bhagavan told. Agnyascha, Ashtadhanascha, Samshayatma. For those people, it will go and distribute. So, for a person who has got Jnanam, actions do not bind. And so the person, what happens? Renounces all the actions. So not only the results of action. This Jnani is understood that I am not the performer of the action. Sri Vidyarajan, who is the actor? Who is doing action? The body, the mind, the sense organs, intellect are acting. And I am not the body. I am not the sense organ. I am not the mind. So totally cut off from even the thought of an actor or acting. So Bhagavan says, actions themselves do not bind a person who has got this knowledge. And so this person also destroyed all doubts. Where does doubt come in this margam? Nikhil Satish, not Matkondra. I told you 3 types of avidya is there. The second type is called Samshaya Jnanam. So the person has removed Samshaya Jnanam completely. And so this person will always be established in supreme peace and will always be aware that Aham Brahmasmi. Told you, no, it is not enough to only have the knowledge in the book. And once in a way, no, saying that, that I am of the nature. This will now replace the initial thought that I am this physical body, I am so and so. This person is no expert. He has now owned up to Atman and knows how to handle the Atma. You know, understood the 2nd chapter, no? Understood the Atman and owned up to the Atman, knows how to handle the Anatma. Because the external world will need you to still continue to work, correct or not? If you are a parent, you have to behave like a parent. If you are an office going person, behave like, don't go say, I am Atmavantam, I am Atmajnani. எல்லாம் சொல்ல முடியாது. அங்க போயிட்டு பாஸ் என்ன சொல்ற கேட்டு ஒழுங்கா சமத்தா வேலை பண்ணிட்டு வரணும். என்ன கேன் புரிஞ்சுதா? Like that, you know how to handle Anatma. The world is Anatma. But internally, you are always mindful that I am the Atman. Kera? So Bhagavan now gives a wonderful package deal how this Jnana Karma Sannyasam will work. Kera? That is the meaning of this sloka. Now see, Padavibhaga. Yoga Sannyasta Karmanam. One word. Jnana Sanchinna Samshayam. One word. Atmavantam, one word. Na karmani nibadhanti dhananjaya. So all words are in Padavibhaga only, no special required. Anvaya only focus now. Hey Dhananjaya. Who is Dhananjaya? Purposely Bhagavan is pulling Arjuna's leg. You have won all the wealth in the world. Have you got the wealth of knowledge? Parango. That's why the word when Bhagavan uses in a particular place, be very tasteful. Hey, you have won everything that you need to win. Have you won the real mastery of your sense organs? Getting Jnanam. Hey Dhananjaya, karmani na nibadhanti yoga sanyasta karmanam jnana sanchinna samshayam atmavantam. That's it. Clear? Na idella dvitiya vibhakti in பேரு. Na the English சொல்றது ரொம்ப கஷ்டம். என்ன இந்து மதம் புரியுது இல்லையா? Who has got these qualities. Clear? Now let us understand. He Dhananjaya, he Arjuna, karmani. Karmani is what? Bahuvachana. Karma, karmani, karmani. Karmani, actions. Any action. Can be Vedic, can be Vedantic, can be official, can be whatever religion, anything. Actions na nibadhanti. Nibadhanti means what? Binding. Badhanti na nitaram badhanti. Nibadhanti is well bound. Na nibadhanti. Two nakara is there. That means do not bind. Actions do not bind for a person who has got these kind of qualities. Satish, your artha agta idya? Ramam means what? Dvitiya vibhakti ekvachana. Correct? Ramanannu. Even anno, this person. In English, it's difficult. Even I, in Tamil. Meenakshi madam, how do you say in English? I don't know. For this person, what kind of person? So, here, Arjuna, actions do not bind a person who has got these three things. What are these three? Now, note down 1, 2, 3. Yoga sanyasta karmanam. By here, yoga means jnana karma sanyasa yoga. By jnana karma sanyasa yogam, this person has renounced all actions through knowledge. Na yoga. I'll break the word now. Yoga means what? Jnana karma sanyasa yoga. Or no, by jnanam. Here jnana yoga you keep. Okay? Jnana yoga by jnanam. Sanyasta. Sanyasta means what? Renounced. Clear? Karmanam. All the actions. They are beautiful word. Yoga sanyasta karmanam. By jnana yoga, the person is able to renounce means what? Give up the binding of all the actions. Clear? Yoga sanyasta karmanam. And how is it possible? Jnana sanchinna samshayam. By the jnanam, the person has destroyed all the doubts. Jnana sanchinna samshayam. Bargo. Jnanam nana atma jnanam. Samyak chindati. Sanchinna nana total destruction. Mamta Patil arthakta idya? What is being destroyed? All the doubts are destroyed. That's why I say Atma Jnani will have no doubt about anything, whether it is worldly, official, Vedanta, nothing, no doubt is there. So, Jnana Sanchinna Samshayam. Write down Upanishad mantra for this. Bhidyate hridaya granthihi chidyante sarva samshayaha kshiyante chasya karmani tasmin drushte paravare. Beautiful mantra. Mantra, it says very clearly. Bhidyate hridaya granthihi. All problems in the mind, dukkam, tension is gone. Chidyante sarva samshayaha. All doubts are destroyed. Kshiyante chasya karmani. All karmas are also totally erased. By yoga sanyasta karmanam jnana sanchinna samshayam. And for a person, importantly, Bhagavan is ending. Atmavantam. Atma here also means mind. Atmavantam means always mindful. The mind is always what? You all eat this gulab jamun, right? Gulab jamun is tasteful when? Should be always in jeera, correct? Yes or no? If you make gulab jamun, keep it outside. Will anybody eat it? You tell me. நான் expert பண்றதுல They say at least 8 hours you have to soak it. Always should be soaked, correct? Like even in the Calcutta sweet, what is the Sheshadri, sir? We used to get that in Dabba earlier. I forgot all the names. Write it. Rasagulla, Roshogulla, Rasagulla, Bengali type, Roshogulla. And the good sweeter. Atma Jnanam, the mind should be soaked always. In Atma Jnanam, it's not only once in a way. It's not like chutney. It should always be established, mindful. Atmavantam. Atmavantam in Atma Jnanam. The mind should be always soaked in Atma Jnanam. That means what? That's why I say the morning you start by saying what? I am Brahman, right? That thought should be always running throughout your day, night, everything. And so for a person who's got all these qualities, what? Karma ni na nibadhanti. Ibdi panla. Anmaya ibdi kuda panla. Kalamalli madam. Yoga sanyastha karmanam, jnana sanchinna samshayam, atmavantam, karma ni na nibadhanti. It's a better way of Anmaya actually. For a person who has got all these qualities, the karma, because that looks more logical, right? Because when I say karma don't bind and give 1, 2, 3, in Indumati madam, correct? You can also do like this. So for a person who has got, you know the meaning. All these three, always mindful. Karmani nanibadhanti. Karmas will not bind. So now you know the formula. How to do karma, but not get bound by karma. Was it not the goal of Jnana Karma Sannyasa Yoga? You should do karma because only a person who has no responsibility can give up karma. Correct? All of us got responsibility or not? Radhakrishnan, correct? Responsibility. Even if you got you may have retired, but even then there is some responsibility. Correct? At least we like please go and go to market. Nah. Ramesh Venkateshan. You also cut vegetables at home. Yes or no? Ramesh Venkateshan had a good opportunity today. Nah. You should also do all those things. A lot of responsibilities there. So don't give response. So actions are required, but those should not bind us. Correct? That is the beauty of this chapter. So Bhagavan is now concluding. We'll conclude today. I'll take 5 minutes more. Beautiful sloka puts a seal of approval for the 4th chapter. Sri Bhagavan uvacha tasmadajnana sambhutam hritstham jnanasinatmanaha chitvainam samshayam yogam attishthottishta bharata. Together. Sri Bhagavan uvacha tasmadajnana sambhutam hritstham jnanasinatmanaha chitvainam samshayam yogam atishtottishta bharata. Om shanti shanti shanti. Oh, Bhagavan is now giving the call to action. Now, again, as you go forward in US, they'll use this word very often. CTA, CTA. What is CTA means? Call to action. The religion should be some action orientation. That's CTA. Okay. So, what is the call to action? From the final portions of the 4th chapter, how does Bhagavan want to conclude? He is now directing you. Hey Bharata, hey Arjuna. Those since what? Arjuna is a warrior. Sehadri sir, correct? He knows how to use the sword. He knows how to use all the ayudham. He's using a simile of the sword and says, now you have been fighting the enemies with your physical sword. Take the sword of knowledge. Knowledge is not sword. Upama ekadesha. Okay. A sword, physical sword will destroy the enemy. The sword of knowledge will destroy all your doubts. So it says, Bhagavan says, Dhananjayan sonnaru. Inge vande Bharata. Bharata this is light of knowledge, the mind. Hey Bharata, you take the sword of knowledge and destroy all the doubt that is arising in your mind. Become doubtless. Then what? This doubt is born only because of ignorance. The bijam is ajnanam. Samshayam or doubt is the offshoot of ajnanam. So once you destroy all the doubt, even ignorance will get destroyed. You will destroy ignorance and the doubt. And so what you should do? So take up to Jnana Karma Sannyasa Yoga. Clear? Integrate Jnana Karma Sannyasa Yoga in your life. Which means what will happen? Get knowledge, continue to perform action, burn away all your actions in the fire of knowledge. Clear? Huh? All the actions get burned in the fire of knowledge. So take this up as your task, as your goal in life. Now, this is encouraging statement. Let us see Padavi Bhaga and close. This is what Bhagavan is saying. So, Tasmat Ajnana Sambhutam Hritstham, one word, beautiful word. Hritstham Jnana Asina Atmanaha. So you make it Jnanasina because that's when the word will be complete. Jnanasina plus Atmanaha. Jnanasina Atmanaha. Savarna Dirgha Sandhi. Jnanasina Atmanaha. Chitva Yenam will come again and again. Chitva Yenam Samshayam Yogam Atishta. In fact, what you can do is Atishta, you can separately. Atishta, Uttishta. Atishta plus Uttishta becomes Atishtotishta. Every day morning say Uttishthotishta Govinda Solramaliya. Atishtotishta. And when you say Atishta, Takaram is not double, it's only single. Atishta or Uttishta, you should say Uttu plus Tishta. Asamantat Tishtati Atishtati. Na Uttu plus Tishtati Uttishtati. Okay. Atishta Uttishta He Bharata. Clear? Now Anvaya. He Bharata, He Arjuna. He Bharata. Tasmat Jnanasina Chitva Yenam Samshayam Atmanaha Hritstham Ajnana Sambhutam Uttishta Atishta Yogam. Bhagavan is saying Uttishta. Uttishta means what? What does Uttishta mean? Get up, get up. We are like waking up Bhagavan every day in the morning. Suprabhatam, body tenor. Uttishta, Tishta. As if Bhagavan needs to be woken up back. Morning Suprabhatam, your chanting is to wake ourselves up. Tatishore. Nammanna Ebuskolake Hello Slokado. Now I'm going to say Bhagavanta Nidya Marta idane. So you should say Bhagavan is sleeping, so let us wake him up. Bhagavan is going to sleep or what? Nah. Please understand, it is for us only. Nah. Swamiji, nah. Vidimin Yedimin. Uttishta, Jagrata, Papyavaran Nimodhata. Nah? That particular Katopin mantra I also refer here. Clear? One has to awake, arise, awake to this path of knowledge. So Bhagavan saying this, let's look at the meaning. He Bharata. Anmaya Anjada, PBA team, clear? He Bharata, he Arjuna. Tasmat, therefore, Jnanasina. See, Bhagavan didn't say Karmasina. He didn't say Upasanasina. He didn't say take to Karma Marga. He didn't say take to Upasana. Says Jnanam is highest. Take to Jnana Margam. Take the sword of knowledge. The sword of knowledge. Chitva. Chitvanana. Totally destroy. What? Enam samshayam. This doubt that is there with you, my dear Arjuna, whether to fight or not to fight, whether they are my relatives or they are my enemies. Nah, don't have any doubt. This case means what? What does it mean? Shankar Ganeshan, for Atma Jnani, even in Vyavaharam, there will be no doubt. Are you getting my point? That's why I keep saying, a person who has got Atma Jnanam is the most efficient, most superb person in action, because the person has no doubt in any field. He will know clearly, he or she will know clearly that what I am doing has been authorized by Shastras. I learned from Guru. There can be no error. Error-free code. Error-free code in the mind. It's not error-free code. So, Tasmat Jnanasina, the sword of knowledge. Chitva, destroy enam samshayam, this doubt. Who am I? What is this world? Oh, who is Bhagavan? What is Brahman? Don't have any doubt about it. Enam samshayam. Also, some people have got some doubt. Sir, should I be Grihastha only? Should I get married or not? Should I be Brahmachari? Should I be Sannyasi? Nah. Whether you are grihastha, sannyasi, brahmachari or no, that is not the important. That doubt you don't need to have. What should be the only thing? You can answer this. You have to study Vedanta, get jnanam. Understood, no? Don't then go back and say, no, some people will say no. Sir, if I was not married, maybe you would studied Vedanta. BK Nagaraj, by chance, but some people will say like that. Say, no, see, this marriage problem, too many problems. So I'm not able to study. Correct again. All of you are grihasthas only. Arjuna is grihastha. Krishna also is grihastha. Correct? No, don't worry. There are grihasthas, sannyasi. Even if you get sannyasa, take sannyasam. Don't study Vedanta. It is a problem. Bhagavan is going to say in the next chapter. You think by taking sannyasa you will be free? No. If you don't have proper karma yoga and proper peace of mind, sannyasa will be very dangerous. So you're all very, very good space. They say, no, you're very good space. Focus on Vedanta, get jnana. Clear? No doubt. No doubt either in the path or way of life or what I'm doing. You should know very clearly why I'm earning money. Vedanta means you should not earn money. I'm earning money so that I can sustain. Correct? Only if I sustain, I can study Vedanta. Otherwise, I cannot study Vedanta. Correct? So, no doubt at all. Atmanaha. Atmana here means you as an individual of yours. So, chitva enam samshayam, destroy this doubt. Atmanaha of yours. Shashti Vibhakti of yours. And where is this resting? Valanadarajan? Hritstham. Hridi sthitam hritstham. Write down. Hridi. That's why I say Hridi. Hridayam in Vedanta doesn't mean the heart. And again, Hridayam means what? The mind. So hritstham, that is resting in the mind. So beautiful Bhagavan says, destroy this doubt of yours, which is resting in your mind. And how does this doubt arise? How does samshayam come? I gave the 3 steps, no? Samshaya jnanam comes from jnana avabodham or ignorance. So ajnana sambhutam. Sambhutam, samyak bhutam. That which is born out of. What? Ajnanam. So born out of ignorance is this doubtful knowledge. So take your sword, destroy both the doubtful knowledge and also the ignorance. And finally, Bhagavan didn't want to go into Viparita Jnanam. It's boring. Clear? So Bhagavan's message is take to Jnana Karma Sannyasa Yoga. Om Tatsaditi Srimad Bhagavad Gita Upanishatsu Brahmavidya Yoga-Shastre Sri Krishna-Arjuna Samvade Jnana Karma Sannyasa Yogo Nama Chaturthodhyaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Purti Shloka, you know the meaning I told in the last classes. Please go and refer. What does Tat Sat mean? What is Bhagavad Gita? What is Upanishatsu? You all know that. And it is a form of dialogue between Krishna and Arjuna. And Yoga Shastram. What is Yoga Shastram? All the practices you need to do to get Jnanam. And it is a form of dialogue between Krishna and Arjuna. Samvadam. Very nice dialogue. What is this chapter called as? Jnana Karma Sannyasa Yogo Nama Chaturthodhyaya. Here in the 4th chapter. Hari Om Tat Sri Krishnaya Paramatmane Namaha. So by grace of Bhagavan, we completed the 4th chapter. Step by step, all chapters you take forward. We uploaded the 5th chapter already. Now, always one step ahead. Again, all of you know, paid already. Please go and download. Don't need to pay. Just give the reference. Other people, whatever you need to do. Ram Subbu. You also need to place the order. See, there are 2 steps I keep saying. One is you have to make the payment. And Ram Subbu, please go to the website, the e-books and that AV page. Go to the book and place the order. The process, only 3 steps. Click 3 buttons. Order will go through. Then you give the payment reference. Then your payment will be approved. Now, Vinod, clear? Get ready for 5th chapter now. Digest now. 5th chapter digest. You can start. Very nice chapter. We'll start from next class. Next Thursday morning, Guru Varam. Start. And all of you register for Shivaratri program. Very interesting events are there. So you will be able to, at least what? You should drive away Thomas. Doubting Thomas should be driven off. Guru Arpan sir. Yara watermo illiyo. Thomas ottito. Personally, Thomas will have no problem. Doubting Thomas. Clear? Okay, who is performing today? Please come. Hari Om. Indumati madam. Very good. Chant panungo. Very nice.
Namaskaram, Guruji. ओम श्री परमात्मने नमः। अथ पंचमोऽध्यायः कर्म संन्यास योगः ज्ञान कर्म संन्यास योगः। बाह्य स्पर्शेष्वसक्तात्मा विन्द्यत्तात्मनि सत्सुखं स ब्रह्म योगयुक्तात्मा सुखम् अक्षयमश्नुते। ये हि संस्पर्शजा भोगा दुःखयोनय एव ते आद्यन्तवन्तः कौन्तेय न तेषु रमते बुधः। शक्नोति हैव यः सोढुम् प्राक्शरीरविमोक्षणात् कामक्रोधोद्भवं वेगं स युक्तः स सुखी नरः। योऽन्तः सुखोऽन्तरारामः तथान्तज्योतिरेव यः स योगी ब्रह्मनिर्वाणं ब्रह्मभूतोऽधिगच्छति। लभन्ते ब्रह्मनिर्वाणं ऋषयः क्षीणकल्मषाः छिन्नद्वैधायतात्मानः सर्वभूतहिते रताः। कामक्रोधवियुक्तानां यतीनां यतचेतसाम् अभितो ब्रह्मनिर्वाणं वर्तते विदितात्मनाम्। स्पर्शान् कृत्वा बहिर्बाह्यान् चक्षुश्चैवान्तरे भ्रुवोः प्राणापानौ समौ कृत्वा नासाभ्यन्तरचारिणौ। ओम श्री परमात्मने नमः। ओम शांति शांति शांति।
Very good. I keep saying, please add Om Sri Krishnaya Paramatmane Namaha. Please add Krishnaya Paramatmane Namaha. That's one point. Second, all of you please make a note. Since chanting is happening, I'll point out sloka number 25 that Indumati madam chanted. Labhante Brahma Nirvanam Rishayah. Should stop for 1 second. Kshina Kalmashaha. Clear? Huh? So when a Visarga comes before a Shakaram, you have to stop for 1 second. Now, Panini Maharshi is saying, don't keep on running. Nah, somewhere you have to stop in life. Yeah? But very nice chanting, Indut madam. Fantastic. Your knowledge of Sanskrit is coming through very clearly. And keep it up. Nah? All the good work madam is doing for Gita books. See the owner. One of the, contributors. Okay, very good. Okay, we'll end here. And so tomorrow morning, in less than 12 hours, what are you going to continue? 15th chapter, Purushottama Yoga. Okay? Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om Tatsate. Krishna 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 Shubhamastu Samasta Sanmangalani. Hari Om Narayana.